Hear ye, hear ye. Some people are saying this is the most intellectual game show that is a best ball theme or best ball show that's a game show theme. That's right. That's what they're saying this summer. So we're not going to disappoint with today's show. I've got Davis on. We got Pete on. We got a special guest who has never been on the show, but he fits in with the show. So it should be a fun show. We got a bunch of topics to talk about. Training camp just kicked off. And listen, we're overreacting, and I want to see which one of these guys will win at the end. That's coming up next here on the Swolecast.
Are you Davis Maddox from the Swolecast? I was like, yep, that's me.
I just want you guys to know I'm total dust. I'm the problem.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Leave it to the guy with the crypto dunes, Abby, to not understand context.
I should have known you getting 30 likes was directly written by someone else.
You know me, I don't do a ton of research before the show.
I've put no research into this. Don't know if it's true at all.
You're on the right show.
To it, bro. Live a little.
Live a little.
Just live a little, guys.
All right, welcome in. David Kitchen alongside Davis Maddox and Pete Overzet for this week's off-season Swolecast, but it feels like we're very much in season right now. We're underreacting, we're overreacting. There's a new piece of news every day that we have to cipher. I feel like if this is
Cipher or decipher?
Decipher.
Dave.
That's what I said. Siphon,
No.
decipher.
Sure.
Filter? Let's go with filter.
Filter works.
Yeah.
I'm feeling my enthusiasm for this show getting siphoned out of me by this conversation.
Stop it. Pete's still a little bit sassy, Pete from the traffic driving home from Cape Cod. So hopefully he forms into shape because we have a fun show planned. Guys, are y'all ready?
For what?
Would you like to get started?
I would love to.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, let's set the table with Mr. Overzet's overview.
Got that dog in a butt. Got that dog in a butt. Overzets overview. Come on.
Yeah, Kitchen referencing some content for Best Ball Breakfast yesterday. He was in the chat. I hope you have to put that on your time card, Kitchen. Watching 35 minutes of Best Ball Breakfast.
Spying on the competition is what I put on the time card.
Competition. Did you see me streaming any DK drafts? No, you need to be spying on Neil Orfield. That's the JJ competition over there. Jacob Sanderson, our friend, announced on X that he got the waiver wire gig on the Underdog Network this year, just 1 year after Sam Sherman got the gig. The ADP chasing pipeline / bump there has the power to fast start just about anyone's fantasy career, it appears. Just about anyone's.
Except
some people can't be helped, Peter. That's the thing. That's the thing that no one understands. There's truly nothing that can be done for me. I'll be here grinding out 17 cents of AdSense every week until I die.
You should be worried if Shope gets the call next year. That's when you really have to pin it. Twitter is completely unusable now that training camp has started. You've got users over analyzing the tone of a D'Amico Ryans quote about Nick Chubb's age and drawing conclusion on Jaden Reed based on one set of 12 personnel practice reps. And that's just Javis's account. Imagine if I could see the rest of them. Question for you guys. Would you rather have Bonnie Blue as your daughter or a son who shares every piece of training camp news the second after it's posted?
Give me training camp, son.
Oh yeah,
man after my own heart.
Kitchen, do you know who Bonnie Blue is?
That's the lady that is over
The one across the pond
Yeah.
that lets anyone into her pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The astronomer company with the adulterous CEO hired Chris Martin's ex-wife, Gwyneth Paltrow, to record a pretty funny PR response to the whole scandal. Did you guys see that?
I did. Yeah.
Davis, did you?
No, I was too busy Zapruder filming Chiefs training camp videos to figure out where Jalen Royals was at in terms of the wide receiver hierarchy. So sorry.
Davis is playing dumb. He did see it, and in
No,
fact,
I did see it.
Never one to shy away from stealing a good idea. Davis is now trying to do something similar for Willie Knows Ball, but he can't find any previous ex-girlfriends for Willie. There's just nothing here. No one even within 100-foot radius of him. Kitchen did a solo stream yesterday. I didn't watch the stream, but I did look at the comments. And it was incredible, like legitimate praise and love for Kitchen. I feel like if you ask ChatGPT to summarize the comments about Kitchen on Late Round, it's like, this lovable goof is a pleasure to hang out with. And then if you summarize the Swolecast, it would be like, please never let this man host a show ever again.
Lesson in that.
We cooked on yesterday's stream. We did.
It's honestly
that wasn't all you
kind
cooked, Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll save that for the show. I was gonna just say it's been kind of a drama-free week in the best ball space this week, which is why deep into best ball breakfast yesterday I revealed that Lauren, my wife, drafted a big board team in the spring, and I already got hit with multiple people saying I colluded with her on that one team. So I think this controversy is going to be headed to Twitter here anytime soon. And my final piece of news. I am proud to announce, this is not a joke, my Moonbird sold over the weekend, fellas.
Wow.
Pete
Yes.
has never and will never take an L, much like I am destined to be at the bottom tier of the internet forever. Pete is going to make bad decision after bad decision and come out on the other side.
It's a little bit of an L because
profit. It's not an L, Dave.
I did try to get him to sell it when it was like 15 ETH or something. It was
You tried to get me to sell it.
Yeah, on the show, and you're like, no, I'm keeping this. And I'm like, you might want to
paper hands, Pete.
Yeah. I'm like, you might want to sell this. And you're like, I'm not selling. So
yeah.
I
mean, it is, yeah. The implication is that someone spent nearly $10,000 on a picture of a bird that I had forgotten about for almost 2 years.
Yes.
God, Vitalik, we're still so early. Back to you, Dave.
Still slapping each other's asses.
Thank you.
First inning.
Yeah, like it is taking all because NFTs are starting to pump again. I'm like, oh, just don't get sucked back into it. Don't get sucked back into it. And you just have to realize that we can get sucked into other stuff. All right, we got a fun guest that's going to be joining the show. This guy has never joined our show. He has joined your guys's show.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I was going to say Mathology, but I don't know if Davis has had Mathology on his show.
No. Ron is my guess.
Could it
Is
be
that
Emo
because-
Cowboy?
Is he in the waiting room?
No one is in the
I can't
waiting
see
room.
it. I can't see the waiting room.
There is no, it's Davis, David, and Peter.
Okay,
There's no one in the waiting
hopefully
room.
I gave him the right link to the show. I gave him whatever Davis gave me.
Who's your guest, Davis? Ron?
Ron.
But Pete, you did have Jack Miller, who famously ghosted us.
Yeah.
So what? Have you already released that video?
Yeah, it was an After Dark over the weekend.
There's a question about that After Dark in the rundown, Dave. If you read the rundown,
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't sure if he had released it yet because I mentioned it yesterday on his live stream about Jack going on a picnic instead of being on the Swolecast, and he was like a young up and comer, and he didn't.
He wasn't even old enough to drink when we invited him on the Swolecast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
How's it
pretty
going?
dialed in. I'm pretty locked in.
It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty. You got it. I think I get a point for that.
All right,
I think that
Davis.
deserves a point.
Yeah,
Come
I'm gonna
on,
start
dude.
you off. I'm gonna start you off with a point.
That is locked in. That's impressive.
Look how
dude.
Look how energized Davis is to get on the board early after the shellacking that he took last week. We would like to
7
welcome
to
on.
23 last week.
We would like to welcome on Ron Stewart. Find Ron on X. Ron Stewart _. Ron, you ever going to go for the main Ron Stewart account?
I'm convinced that guy's dead. I have DM'd him, and it's just never going to happen. At Ron Stewart is taken.
Do you need me to take? Do you need me to talk to
Yeah,
Elon?
don't do this offer from Dave. He once offered this to David Loughran, our longtime coworker and friend. We spent an entire day of a group work vacation trying to get the official Lofty D no underscore Twitter account, and it never happened.
It never happened.
Never happened.
It's not. It's probably not worth it. I just got the notifications. Ron, I saw you say that X notification is not working. I just got tagged 2 minutes ago from that one tweet. So
how many points do I get for that, Dave?
You get 1 point. I said you get 1 point.
All right. 1 point.
Okay.
I'm locked.
All right. Ron, how are you doing?
How about if we're gonna do that, then Ron gets -1 point for agreeing to come on this show.
No,
that doesn't
not a
sound
good
right.
career move, Ron.
Ron, isn't this the heart of your busy season? Shouldn't you be making a YouTube video right now than wasting away over here with us?
I was outlining the next YouTube video as I joined in here, but I'm glad to share the spotlight with you guys. This is I watch the Swolecast here and there. This is a good program, I think.
Yeah.
All right, -1 for lying. Yeah, -1 for lying.
No, I have seen Ron in the YouTube chat multiple times before.
Why is Dave so small? What's going on here?
He's the least important and least consequential part of the program.
His feed is pixelated right now. Your internet's busto right now, Dave.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, yeah, it keeps getting pixelated.
Really?
Gosh.
No, it's
All
fine,
right.
man. This is an audio business.
It's mostly audio.
I was hoping that Ron would give a little more. Oh, look, I've made it now, finally on the Swolecast. But the guy has probably
I'm pumped to be here.
150
This is
YouTube,
great.
150,000 YouTube subs, right, Ron?
Not quite. We're
Dave,
climbing. We're climbing. We're trying. But this is the highlight of my day so far, I'd say.
Okay. Maybe after this show, Ron. All right, let's get on to the topics at hand. As you guys know, I'm going to ask questions, I'm going to award points, and ultimately one of these two other guys are going to get upset. I'm not sure about Ron. All right, we had the Luka Doncic coming out yesterday with just Doncic with some just sexy pictures, right? The guy's been working out and fasting, intermittent fasting. People are asking, did he take Kitchen's workout routine with the fasting and everything else? I'm not going to comment on that. But then we also had Marv Harrison Jr., who's been putting on some weight. So whose stock are you buying more of? And you could insert a player X here. Luka or Marv? And we'll start with Pete first.
I mean, it clearly has to be Luka. I mean, Luka has been like a top 5 basketball player in the world despite being out of shape, to the point you're like, well, what could he be if he actually got in shape? We've never seen Marvin Harrison be good at the NFL level. And of course, he's going to look fine, jacked up at training camp, making cool catches against air and guys in shorts. It's not even close. It's Luka is way more impressive.
But he's already been good, right? Like,
that's the point. Think about it's the same thing with Jokic. Like, imagine if Jokic got shredded, man. I mean, we could be
He'd be worse. Non-fat Jokic would be a terrible player. No one wants that.
All right,
It
Ron.
wouldn't be as fun, that's for sure.
I think neither moved the needle, if I'm being honest with everybody here. I think the Luka one is potentially photoshopped. Like, I want to see him in a jersey on a court looking slim and not gassed. Like, I don't really care about the men's health, whatever. It could be AI generated. And the Marvin Harrison thing, his issue was never at the catch point. It's that he was slow. Like, if you guys remember in the first 3 weeks, they were like, yeah, his top speed's like 19 miles per hour. Like, this guy can't move. So he put on 10 more pounds. And Kyler's not really finding him in the contested catch spot.
Yeah,
so I'm not a huge fan.
Him a crosser, just one.
Yeah, crosser.
one
Maybe
crosser.
we lose some weight and get faster. Maybe that could have
Okay.
been kind of cool. In this modern NFL, you don't got to be 220 on the perimeter. It's just not really. I don't know. I'm not drafting a lot of Marv, but
All right. So Ron's got neither
neither.
and refuses to bring up player X, probably because we just got him this question 30 minutes ago. Davis?
Well, it shows that neither of them read the Luka Doncic article or know any ball. Because the thing is, Luka's always in shape to start the year.
That's
It's
what I
it's
did
what
read
happens,
it. Yeah.
It's what happens in the middle of the year when his leg starts bothering him. He doesn't work out at all. He only wants to play. He doesn't want to practice. So he gets fat during the season. Luka will be skinny in October every year. It's a matter of what he's going to be feeling like in February. I'm going to go off the board here. I'm going to take Buccaneers 465-pound nose tackle Desmond Watson, who's on the non-football injury list with the designation of obesity. He has to run laps every day at practice, and I'm bringing him up because I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for 465-pound Desmond Watson to get to a health and safe weight for himself to be active for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The thing about that article is that it did shock me that like he always does this, but it looks like he got an extra few months compared to last year. He put away the basketball for a year. So Davis, and you came with some creativity. I'm gonna give you an extra point. So
You'll love to see it.
You get 2 points. All right, good job by you. All right, you're allowed to only access one streaming service and one only. This goes computer, video,
one entertainment medium,
TV, phone, streaming service. What is? So I'm putting like Spotify.
You're listing off devices.
I'm putting like Spotify on this list, basically.
Okay.
One app for the rest of your life.
One streaming
I was
app.
just like,
There you go.
every single of the streaming services is available on all of those mediums that you're listing off.
Not everything's available on your Android medium, Pete. So
like what?
Got him.
Name one.
Got
Name
him.
one platform that I can't access on my phone right now, Dave.
okay, calm down.
To
All
be
right. Davis, we'll start with you.
YouTube Premium. I prefer YouTube over scripted television. Anyway, I can watch the Ron Stewart Fantasy Football Channel or Ron's new Dynasty.
Ron
Fantasy
just said he was
Football
about to
Channel.
script his next video. What are you talking about?
And the stuff that I like to watch the most is the gym guys or like golf YouTube or whatever. Miss me. You know, Pete's about to do a breakdown of Severance from the split diopter right now, but give me YouTube Premium.
So no red zone or Sunday ticket for you. All right, Ron.
That's fine by me.
Can I put YouTube Premium and YouTube TV in like the same boat?
I'm
Like, the
sorry, you
whole
cannot.
package?
You cannot. I'm sorry.
For me, it's probably YouTube Premium as well to go with Davis. I watch everything through YouTube. There's things that are streaming now. Like if I want to get in my daily sports talk fix, you can just watch McAfee, who streams live every day. I don't know. Everything's on there.
Pandering to the host with the McAfee reference.
Okay.
Dave likes, dude, everyone hates McAfee, so I thought I was going to get killed for that.
No, thin blue line Dave over there.
McAfee busting with it. I don't think I've ever watched a McAfee stream like beginning to end again, but I don't have a problem with McAfee.
I like him.
Yeah. All right, Ron. Well, good. We'll see what Pete has to say, and then we'll award the points.
These guys are just acting like 12-year-olds. YouTube. No, it's HBO Max. There is a massive library of the greatest television shows ever made. You can go back and watch Wire and Sopranos. You get all of the new original good shows, Game of Thrones, White Lotus. You get TV shows that are getting released regularly, like John Oliver. You have the archives of great comedy shows like Eastbound and Down. You can get lost in the HBO archives watching the finest of television for years and years and still never run out of content.
I can just look up Sopranos best moments on YouTube if I want to watch
Speak on it, King. Speak on it, King.
I watch it all the time. The scene where it's like, so I could hop in line, step out,
brain rot on this side of the screen.
Yeah,
come on, I got the whole thing. I got everything that I need.
Full brain rot.
All right, Ron, I am going to give you a point for that because I agree. Like sometimes even it's not even about the content that you're accessing, you're also bypassing all the commercials as well with YouTube Premium. Do you ever go on like another account, like your burner account or like the Swole Cast or Late Round account, and then you click on a video, you forgot that you're still on that account, and the ads pop up, and you're like, "Oh, this is the worst."
People are killing. I don't even watch TikTok like that. There is good long form content on YouTube. Like if you ever like Brett Coleman does like legit movie film style stuff. Like there's really good stuff on YouTube. I don't watch. I'll be real. I don't watch much fantasy football stuff when I'm it consumes my whole day.
Yeah, you watch this Swole Cast here and there.
I'll pop into streams here and there.
Come on, Pete doing Trump changing the NFL rule book. That's an all timer.
Dude. Yeah, great YouTube video is the man's in freaking whatever the casino or whatever you were doing.
You guys are trying
maybe
to
watermelon.
Make me lose this argument by saying my lo-fi comedy bits are better than The Wire.
Yeah,
but there's so much to choose from.
I'd rather watch Grant Horvat play a round of golf with Phil Mickelson than rewatch The Wire for the 5th time.
Yeah, the golf videos are great too. Like the amount of production that whole genre has sort of seen over the last two or three years has been great. Like they got tracking, drone footage. Like it's all really good.
It's unbelievable, man.
Ryan Trahan just released today is going to be his finale. And my family, like it's been a nightly thing for our family. Every night, whatever state he goes to, we have to watch it. I can't imagine that not being in our lives. But Ron,
football games. You want to watch Wisconsin, Oregon Rose Bowl from freaking 2011?
Absolutely. Ron, you get the point. You get the point for that.
Appreciate
it. All right. This was Davis's question, and Ron, since you watch this here and there, you could say like, who would you like to watch? But who's your dream guest to be on an off-season Swolecast?
You're talking to me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll start with Davis.
So there are obviously a couple different ways that you could go with this. Like, who do I like? Oh, I really would love to have like Patrick Mahomes on this, but that is just servicing myself. That's not great for the listeners. My dream guest, Dave, Evan Silva, but as a full participant in the program, like not showing up for grudging. Evan Silva comes in with the same fire in his belly that he had in 2014 and just comes in and we're just, we're doing bits. We're talking ball. He's looked at the slate before the show. He knows the salaries, like a full fired up Evan Silva returns for a week 4 NFL DFS slate here.
What if one of us just acts like Silva and just points our head down when we talk so you can't see our eyes? All right, Ron?
I mean, this hurts my ability to get a point, but I do think Silva is the correct answer. He is hilarious. Dude,
you're right.
So funny.
The clip on the Underdog show the other day where he's like, Ricky Pearsall took lead to the chest and he got his Rolex back or whatever. And like it killed me. And what, he used to be on this show?
So
when you were in junior high.
There. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Ron would have legitimately been 14 when Evan Silva stopped doing this program.
So Ron, just to let you know, Silva was like the staple of this show. Like he actually came up with Pockets on Swole, which ended up being like, we didn't change that to Swolecast. But he was the staple of the show. And then, he started doing other shows and then went to Establish Run, obviously couldn't do it anymore. And we almost closed it down.
But could he really not do it anymore?
I mean,
the first year of BTR, they wanted Levitan and Silva particularly to only do ETR branded stuff, and then they loosened it up.
Yeah, because they were doing everything else. So at that time, and so we about shut it down, and then we said, well, what if we got this pretty funny guy and just replaced this analytical.
Literally one of Pete's worst decisions of all time. I mean, if you really think about it, like imagine what Pete could have used all that time to do for his own personal brand and YouTube show.
He'd be still doing improv shows at the local theater.
No, he would probably also have 50,000 YouTube subscribers because he could do a weekly DFS show on his channel.
All right, Pete.
The first one who comes to mind is a guy named Dan Gaspar. Some people know him. Mr. Tuttle 05.
Actually,
I just think he'd be a great fit for the show. I mean, we all talk all the time. Yeah.
our white, what's it? Is our
white whale.
White whale,
Our-
yeah. There
Our
you
white
go.
whale.
All right,
Our
Pete, you get the
super
point
white,
for that. Good
pale,
job.
Midwestern whale.
This
where'd
also
he
is from
go?
Davis. Closest to the pin. Kitchen ruined the late round website yesterday, and the draft guide could not be purchased. How much money did David cost JJ?
Holy shit! Was that actually like? Was that?
Yes.
That's what happened.
That's
Oh
that's
my
real.
goodness.
That happened.
Okay. All right.
Dave, you got to tell us how long was the website down for?
Okay. Do you want the real story is not as sensationalized, but still kind of bad. So I had been trying to convince JJ, like, hey, let's get this new Shopify upgrade. He was like on a grandfather plan that was like dirt cheap, but it limited us with some stuff. I'm actually working on like an app, like a back-end app that we can see all of our stuff. It's called PII on the API. Anyways, that's nerdy.
Speed it up.
So basically we upgrade this plan and I'm like, great. And then all of a sudden we got a couple emails. Hey, I can't download this link. I'm not getting the link. So they actually could purchase, but they could not download the link. And it was taking them to this like generic storefront. And immediately when I got that second email, I was like, uh-oh, we got a fire. And then JJ's like, I think we've got something here. And I'm like, gosh. So for the next 45 minutes, I was scrambling. I mean, absolutely scrambling. Finally got it fixed. But yeah, basically.
Did you issue them refunds? Like where'd the money loss come from?
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a second. But Ron, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to gauge where's the money coming from.
Yeah, you
'cause
got.
I still bought it.
Go ahead, Ron.
Was yesterday like release day? 45 minutes?
No, yesterday was not release day. You actually got a negative point for not knowing that we released on July 1st, Ron.
I'm a subscriber regardless.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let me see. I'll say $2,100.
$2,100. Gosh, boy, wouldn't that be nice?
No, that's way too much.
No,
way too much.
You can't change it. You can't change it. Pete?
Here's actually what happened. Kitchen actually made the company money by this move, because one of the things is a lot of the people who wanted to rush to get the draft guide right away, they've already gotten it. The like hardcore true late round fans have already gotten it. So now we're in kind of like straggler territory here. And what this ended up being is kind of like new wave guerrilla marketing, where you actually brought attention to the product and brought it to the forefront in an accidental yet creative way. So in letting people know that they couldn't get the draft guide for a set amount of time, their lizard brain kicked in and said, well, now I have to have it because I wasn't able to get it for a while. Sales are spiking through the roof today, and Kitchen actually made the company money.
Okay, Davis, you don't even get to respond because that is the correct answer. Is that it got fixed. No one lost. No one could not purchase.
I don't really think that's like kind of in the rules of the game for
it
me
is.
to not even
It
get
is.
a chance to get a
awesome.
Pete,
I love it.
because Pete always complains, oh, I got it right, but I didn't get the point.
Does Pete really need another
I hate that I
win,
said
Dave?
anything. I hate that I even.
On a scale of all the things in life, does Pete really need to win this dumb little game?
Because JJ actually, after like the 6th or 7th email, JJ tweeted out, hey, we're aware of the issue where you can't download the link, which like, this is how involved JJ is. Like, he's got a lot of subs. Like, I was thinking at first, like, well, I don't know if we want to let everybody know, like, without having this fixed, that there's like a problem going on right now. Well, then 45 minutes later, he's like, back up and running. Well, guess what happened? Those 2 tweets were basically just little reminders to people that, hey, they need to purchase this draft guide. So it actually ended up making us money. It's what I told JJ last night. You can actually look on the charts and see when that did. So Pete, you get a point. So Pete's got 2, Davis has 2, Ron's got 1.
No, I have 3.
What's that?
I have 3, unless you negated a point at some time.
Okay, well, Dave's just giving himself random points. All right,
You
hype
gave me a
season
point before the game started.
Hype season, keep trade cut.
Dave
These
might be
guys.
a super genius.
these guys, Bigsby, Arroyo, or Igbokwe. You got to keep one. You got to trade one. You got to cut one. All these guys, they got some hype on them right now. Davis, will start with you. Bigsby, Arroyo, Igbokwe. Keep, trade, cut.
You know what? Everyone's going to have the same order. I'm going to go in a different direction. I'm going to keep Tank Bigsby. I'm going to cut Elijah Arroyo, and I'm going to trade Emeka Igbokwe. I think Igbokwe is going to end up getting a smidgen overdrafted based on 37 minutes of ADP chasing analysis of Chris Godwin's ankle. I think Arroyo is probably going to be the tight end 2 on the Seattle Seahawks behind AJ Barner, despite the Slappy's best efforts to make him, the new X wide receiver for Sam Darnold. And, Tank Bigsby was the worst running back in the NFL in 2023. He is also, I believe, 11 months younger than RJ Harvey. If we just men in blacked that rookie season for Tank Bigsby, I think we could get him into the 9th round, but obviously you can't do that.
Okay. Pete.
Yeah, I'm going to keep Tank Bigsby. I'm going to keep Emeka Igbokwe, and I'm going to keep Elijah Arroyo because I play best ball, and you're not able to trade.
Pete, you're on the verge of losing a point for not following the format.
You're not following the format of the rules, man. Best ball. Once you draft them, you're stuck with them, brother. Gotta keep them. Better put a ring on it, Kitchen.
I really want an answer from you, Pete. Keep, trade, cut. Keep, trade, cut.
I'm telling you, I'm keeping them all.
Gosh. All right. Pete gets a negative. Pete, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, Ron.
You don't like it when
this
you
is
get
your
made
chance
to be a fool as the host.
Ron, this is your chance to steal.
This is great. The small kitchen picture is
only
as he tries to twist Pete's arm into participating.
I literally just gave Pete a point for getting the answer correct, right. Correct. And now the guy's not even following the rules that we're setting. So this is what happens.
Oh man.
All right. Ron, you got way more followers than Pete, and you're gonna do this, right?
Oh man, it's almost bad to play along now too. But I would keep Igbokwe. He's a stud. I don't care how much I have to chase him up. I will trade Bigsby because I think that he's going to get steamed up. I'm not crazy about Bigsby. I think he's fine. And then I'll cut Arroyo because I think Sam Darnold without KOC is just going to be a disaster. And rookie tight ends, we've seen some good ones, but Arroyo probably a little buried on that depth chart. And then also again, Sam Darnold sucks. If he gets benched for Milrow, there's not really going to be anything to be had in that offense. That's where I lean. I'm a big Igbokwe guy.
Okay, Ron, I'm going to give you 2 extra points. So Ron actually has 3 because I'm giving him 1 at each point. So it's 3-3-1. Davis and Ron.
Oh, a steal.
Yeah, Pete's got 1.
Okay.
Pete's on thin ice over there.
Pete's on thin ice.
Just
Jack?
one prompt after saying that Kitchen made the company money by his error, and then I quickly fell out of your good graces.
Yeah, because you got too big for your britches, as we say here in the South. All right.
No one cares about my actual analysis on Bigsby or Roy.
Well, we just want to know, which one. Well, you keeping that for After Dark? Speaking of After Dark.
I'm gonna post it, for YouTube members only. If you guys want my crew,
Pete's gonna do a 47-second YouTube short about Tank Bigsby.
Has anyone ever done members only YouTube shorts?
I bet there's out there. I bet there's someone we've never heard of who makes $1 million a year on members only YouTube shorts.
All right.
They're very sexy women, would be my guess.
Jack Miller said on Best Ball After Dark that essentially the best way to draft is collect a portfolio of ADP.
Nope, that's not quite exactly
of ADP value teams. Is that it?
Yes,
the format
close
of this
enough.
question. Okay. So Davis, why don't you say what Jack said on Pete's show?
Basically the Leoneification or the hersification of best ball teams, that the right way to draft a portfolio of really high EV teams is just to get a bunch of both real time and closing line ADP value spread amongst a huge number or a decent sized number of well constructed teams, as opposed to player taking, right? 70% Saquon Barkley, right? Yeah, that is what Jack said.
Or like stacks and game stacks too in there.
I mean, yes, of course you need to be doing these things. That is part of the well constructed narrative.
So really the question is, you going out and getting your guys, or are you playing it with flat exposure? Ron, you've done over 100 drafts over there in Underdog.
Depends on what you'd kind of make that the definition of. My highest owned player is like 29% Luther Burden. Is that keeping it safe, or is that keeping it smooth?
That is not.
Homie got kicked out of a drill today. Shout out to Luther Burden.
He's locking in. Don't you worry about it.
He's locking in.
He'll figure it out. I just need him to figure it out by week 10. But I don't know, because you got hit him with the gritty, who's got like 89% Elijah Moore or whatever he's sort of cooking up over there. And I sometimes feel guilty. I'm like, maybe I should stand more on what I believe in. But yeah, I probably keep it relatively flat. I'm looking now, probably got like 10 players over 20%. I try to take the values, try to keep things balanced. And I still, I don't have any hardware to show for it. So this is all in theory.
Okay. Speaking of not having any hardware to show for it, Davis.
What's your hardware, brother?
Finalist, bro.
Oh, they gave you I didn't know they gave you a trophy for that.
I can put it in the bio.
Yeah, Mini Dalmatian 3 finalist incoming. I mean, I think the answer is pretty clear that if you want to, on average, have the largest amount of competitive teams, you need to be doing the ADP thing, because you're going to run into what I call the FFB wizard conundrum, in which he advanced, I believe, 90 teams out of 150 in Best Ball Mania last year, but generated 0 semifinals teams. Actually, Sacrilegious explained this the best way. You advance 25% of your teams, I think you're probably a pretty good player. If you advance 50% of your teams, weirdly, I think you probably played it pretty bad. And I tend to agree with that. I think if you really are optimizing for winning in week 17, I do think focusing on a combination of both real time and closing line ADP value across a large number of teams is the proper way to do it.
Pete?
I think this kid who did this study is 24 years old. He's too good to even come on this show. And I think like best ball was actually best summed up by an actual godfather of the space who once said, live a little and go get your guys. And so I completely reject this idea that ADP even matters. And I side with David Kitchen on this one.
Here's the thing. All you need is one. All you need is one lineup. But if you've got like your guys and they are in that one lineup, then you give yourself like multiple ways of getting there. So yeah, sure. That guy that got 90 teams out of 150. What if like some of those guys in that 90 were who you need in the final? Every year is different. This is what I don't understand.
He might have swept the board.
Literally, that's the whole issue, Kitchen. What if the guys who crushed 1 through 14 also crushed 15, also crushed 16, and also crushed 17? Well, then, yeah, you should just draft the same players over and over again.
Yeah, I'm saying you just need one of those other guys other than the guys that got you into the final.
From the guy who brought you Live a Little and Top 2 Win It says you just need one of the other guys.
Yes. You're just trying to open the door, right? Every time you're just trying to open the door to that next round so that you can be in the room.
How did JJ ever allow you to stream solo?
That solo, I'd drafted an alpha running back team. All I'm saying is go get your guys. Like if I can't draft my guys and I have to draft like a flat exposure, the game isn't fun.
No one is.
That's what Davis just said.
Anything. We love the gritties. We love the kitchens. You guys provided great service to the best ball community.
Yeah. Are you saying that 35% Roshan Johnson is bad right now?
No.
I think that's fine. I actually want to ask Davis for a second of what are the exposures truly looking like? Are we on no 0%? Do we have some 0%?
I don't think I have any
5%. Like how how beaten down are we right now in terms
Davis,
of our exposure?
Davis has 11% Rashid Shaheed, but he talks about it like he has 45%.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's that. It's like every percent over 8.33 is
counts
like
double.
an extra 10%.
It counts double.
Yeah.
These are the guys I have over. I have 5 guys over 20%. Keeping in mind, I have done 538 drafts and will probably get 1,000 in. I have Guerrero 31%, 23% Matthew Golden, 23% Amarian Hampton, 21% Jaden Blue, 20.6% of Tank Bigsby.
All right, so I think I'm more like with Davis than I'd like to be. I think after hearing that.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. I just don't think
That's where I'm at. Like 30% is probably like the cap for me.
I think it's fine to fade people, I guess, is what I'm saying.
It would be
your collection of guys. Like
it would be too stubborn to run back what I did last year. It's not even about the player takes. Like truly, not even about the player takes. It's more the Jacquard thing, where what you need in weeks 15, 16, and 17 is so concentrated that you just don't leave yourself any outs other than perfectly hitting the exact 8 guys that you need to advance.
But if Hubbard beats me this year, he beats me, right? It's just like. If he's the guy, so it's not even about who you're taking; it's really about who you're not taking. That's
honestly, Dave,
yeah,
it's honestly frustrating to me that you are starting to understand best ball to this degree.
Thank you.
Yeah, not loving that. Not loving that for the show.
Okay, I'm actually going to give Davis a point for that backhanded compliment, and did a pretty good job describing it. Pete, you would have gotten that point, but then. You kind of ruined it at the end. All right.
You didn't go for the full sell. You didn't go for the full. You gave up halfway, Peter.
Kitchen's Kitchen. Davis, I modified your question. You get to purchase one luxury kitchen item or outdoor kitchen appliance. What is it? So this is something
for us or for you?
No, for you.
Oh,
for yourself.
For me, it's like the nicest.
Travis, you go ahead and start for us.
Yeah, well, whatever. Nicest possible grill / smoker, like a super nice Traeger, and not Blackstone, right? I'm saying Blackstone because
you're saying and you only get one, Davis.
Well, you can buy a combo, right? You could buy the really nice smokers that also have the flat top on it. That's what
Kitchen made this prompt just so he can actually any of our responses.
That's actually 2 there, Davis.
Yeah, just right,
let's remove outdoor and just do indoor. Because
my answer is outdoor. This is bullshit.
Davis just said a 3-in-1. Like that's not a 1. All right, Pete, what was your answer?
Well, mine's kind of a 3-in-1, which is why I think it's fine.
What is it?
I'm always jealous of those people who have the built-in grills like to the patio.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then maybe you have like a little pizza oven there. You got the fridge off the thing. It's like on the wraparound, like backdoor patio. It always looks so nice. And then I'm just sitting there with my standalone grill feeling like a real loser.
So your one item is just an outdoor kitchen in general.
Yeah. Seems like a great way to kill a few birds with one stone. Kitchen.
A grill, some countertops, so a sink.
What do you want me to say? I want another creamy.
Another one. Oh boy, show your privilege.
Man of the people, Peter Overzet.
I need an outdoor creamy for my new wraparound grill.
I was thinking like pizza oven. I was thinking like new oven or new like double oven inside the house. Something, you got mixers, you got all these espresso machines. There's all sorts of stuff.
Why don't you answer it, Kitchen? Because clearly you're most excited about your own question.
Ron, come through for us, please.
Dude, I'm 24. I don't own a kitchen. Like I don't have aspirations for a Blackstone at this point in my life.
On the registry, what are you going
Ron,
for?
Ron, let me give you a little hint, dude. Grilling your food, super easy way to make it macro friendly because you don't have to use any oils or butter or anything on it.
Yeah, I'd be down for, but here's the thing. I keep going last in the batter order. And I like Pete. I like, give me a little Blackstone in the back, get a little stools around it, and I'll be a little hibachi chef, a little onion tower. I'll start learning how to do all that shit.
Okay.
That would be pretty sweet for me. I would say a Blackstone with seating around it so I can feed my guests.
Blackstone with seating. All right, Ron, I'm just going to give you the point just because You said Blackstone was seating around. That's actually less than all these other guys are trying to ask.
Mine was less than that. I didn't say seating. I just wanted a smoker
like
Blackstone
multiple
combo.
grills.
He wanted like a 14-in-1 smoker.
There's like
Rod said he's going to become a hibachi chef.
Hey. Nick said Pete's answer is $100,000 backyard edition. That's what I don't think.
Kitchen, did you send the show topics to Ron, or is he flying blind on these?
No, I did.
I
sent them to him as soon as I sent them to you, which is at 30 minutes before the show. So everyone got the same amount of time to prep. But Ron's answer was the best. So Ron's right now got 4. Davis has 4. And Pete has.
I'd say soft serve machine would be cool too, but I don't want it like all these things would be like getting fat. Like I don't want to.
Yeah,
that would be bad for me.
That's not very macro friendly, brother.
They've got these like these steak grills that you put it in there and immediately cooks your steak perfectly on the outside. That would be another one that I would like to get. All right. Let's go with, you have to rank Gibbs. All right, you have to rank these guys. And this is where I put them. Gibbs at 6, Bijan at 4, CMC at 10. Pete, I need you to play along. So CMC at 10, Gibbs at 6, Bijan at 4. Those 3 selections.
All right. So just to untangle this for the viewers, we're moving Bijan down 2 spots from his ADP. We're keeping Gibbs at his exact same spot, and we're pushing Christian McCaffrey down 3 spots. I'll take the CMC slide as being the biggest value here, especially because those 2 through 5 are pretty flat after Chase. So I think getting CMC at 10 in this economy would be my choice.
Okay. Ron?
I do love the cost adjusting part of this question because it adds a whole other layer. That's why it's
an intellectual show.
Even point out the inconsistencies of the cost adjusting.
Well, just by the way, so Pete and Ron, who are official hashtag UD partners, know these are not even the ADPs on DraftKings. So these are truly made up. Like these
this
are not
is a thought exercise. Sorry, my questions aren't exact ADPs.
Fuck you, Jack Miller.
This is fantastic. I will go Jahmyr Gibbs. I've kind of just I tweeted about the other day, but I've just kind of come around on it that I think that he's just gonna be my RB1 overall for this year. You can kind of throw the projections out. I know that in terms of projections, Bijan will out-project him. Saquon will usually out-project him. I will say, though, I think I was looking at Gretsch's projections on Ceiling Signals. He has Gibbs maybe RB1 or RB2. And it just seems like he is potentially the best running back in the league. I still think this offensive line will be good, catches passes. So at 106, somebody I'd be willing to take as high as like 102 for me is sweet. But I will say I think I'd probably prefer a wide receiver in round 1.
That's not an option, though, Ron. I mean,
I was just an added. It was just I just wanted to add a layer to your layer.
Play along with the props.
Well, actually, none of these options really appeal to me. All right, Davis.
I mean, this is easy, brother. This is CMC, no matter what. Write it on the postcard, put it on your computer, followed by Gibbs, followed by Bijan, as he let everyone know that his name needs to be the initial syllable enunciated. Not
I like how you said that in the Duval voice, though.
Yeah. I don't think you said it the right way, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's easy though.
Yeah, and these are kind of close to the DraftKings ADP, by the way. Like Bijan is now 3.
I'm pretty confident that is not the way.
Are you saying it like Vision? Bijan?
No, it's
Bijan.
It's Bijan. Yeah.
Bijan.
You guys are saying B, I'm saying B. You guys are being a little biz right now. All right. I'm gonna give a point to Ron.
For what?
For winning the question, Davis. He's got Gibbs as his overall.
All right, whatever.
That's Silva's 101 right there.
Gosh. And Pete has 2 points, Davis, so don't try to steal him. All right. The best 18th round pick and we're talking about on half PPR sites, whatever you might be playing on, is Davis. We'll start with you.
Start with Ron. Ron has gone third every time. Start with Ron.
He has not gone third every time. He's mostly in the middle or third. All right, so Davis doesn't know the answer to his own question that he proposed. So, Ron, let's start with you.
Well, there's a lot of good options on the board in the 18th round. I will go with Jalen Coker. I love Jalen Coker. I love this Carolina Panthers passing offense. I think Coker, last year in terms of like yards per run, all of that, he looked pretty good. He could obviously just be kind of like a flash in the pan, Rashid Shaheed kind of deal. But
don't call Rashid Shaheed a flash.
Well, no. But I mean, like, second, like Shaheed didn't have like a second-year breakout that was meaningful is what I'm trying to say. I'm drafting Shaheed as well. But you know what I mean? Like, if you drafted Shaheed in year 2, it wasn't some smash. But maybe Coker could be that. I like this offense. Canales is fun. The defense kind of sucks. Young kind of showed some flashes down the stretch. So I've been drafting a lot of Jalen Coker.
Cool. So from Jimmy Horn Jr.'s backup to Pete, you're up next.
My favorite 18th round selection, I feel like it changes every few days, but right now it's Taj Brooks. I feel like of all the kind of sleeper rookie running backs, this whole situation with Zach Moss is kind of getting lost in the shuffle a bit in a way that it's really cleared out the contingent value for Taj Brooks to be an absolute smash if Chase Brown were to get hurt. So I know P. Ryan's a little fly in the ointment there, but I think he's pretty limited at this point, and Brooks could be a league winner if Brown went down.
Davis?
Yeah, so instead of a handcuff running back, I'm going to take a guy who's probably just going to start week 1. I'm going to select Jaquavius Woody Marks for the Houston Texans. The way that D'Amico Ryans just spoke about Nick Chubb's body yesterday at the press conference was, honestly, it's the way David gets on a call after he got done playing too much pickleball, just like speaking as if his body is actively not working. Joe Mixon, injured foot. Still in the walking boot. Dario Ogunbowale, career high, 37 rushes in a season. Damian Pierce, my coworker at State Farm. I'm going Woody Marks.
Okay. I have been drafting Woody Marks lately, but I've got way more Taj Brooks, and I think he is the type of guy that you want on your team. He could do it all.
It's all so rigged for Peter.
If he needed
Everything
to.
is rigged for Peter.
Pete literally has 3 points. He's in last place, Davis.
I would be waiting if I haven't been mercifully making fun of the host for the entire show. I think I would.
Okay.
You look really good today, Kitchen. I even have said you're kind of in your Luka era right now.
Thank you. Definitely not, but I'm getting there. I'm in May Luka right now. All right. And you can't guess me because I know that'd be probably first guess. Which best ball personality would succeed the most on Survivor? Davis, I am going to have you go first with this one.
Jonathan Bales. Does he count? Does Bales count? I think he's related enough. Sure. I'm going Kitchen's dream physique. Jonathan Bales obviously understands the game theory needed, has the physical endurance and the strength to do any actual survival-based challenges. I think it's Bales and then quite a large gap to number 2.
Okay. Let's go with Pete second.
So I love this question. Dan Bach once told me he wanted me to do this Survivor thing, but I don't think I'd be that great at it. I think Jacob Sanderson would honestly be awesome.
That's my pick as well.
He's really good at like the games and puzzle stuff, which is a huge element of Survivor. He's going to be fine on the social game. He can talk it up. He can be kind of a social chameleon. I'm not too familiar with his athleticism game, but I think he's like just passable enough.
He's young enough.
Yeah. I think he could do some of the like, longevity or whatever duration challenges and be fine. So I think he would be very well suited for the Survivor game.
Okay. Ron.
Another piggyback answer. I would go Jacob too, not to glaze my boy. But he's obsessed with Survivor. I think that he also would do well. And I think he's a tall lad. I've seen him play golf a little bit here and there. I think that he would hold up in the physical stuff. And then
he does have some strong opinions, though, right? Like the social stuff.
Weakly held.
He would have to tone that down.
Yeah, very, very, very Bayesian. Very
You have to
Bayesian.
tone that down, especially if the Survivor contest was in the U.S. Am I right?
Yeah, you guys forget you just nominated one of the biggest libs on X the Everything app. You got to remember who's your judge.
So,
he could be a chameleon in the right setting. He's trying to win Survivor. He watches all of the
Survivor is a lib show now. I mean, the entire thing has gone woke. Jacob's going to be perfect on it.
I meant that David Kitchen is the judge of this, and he's taking in the information that you guys are nominating.
I like Jacob. Jacob was one of the favorite guests on the late round perspectives, which Ron, you probably should have guessed JJ. Honestly, like that would have immediately gotten you some points. But I'm going to give I'm
on the business of pandering here.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Kitchen likes Survivor way back in the day more when they'd get like the hot girls on it instead of the AI version of.
Maybe I should have nominated a girl in sports or something. Maybe Kay Adams would do great over there.
Survivor. What would you be better at? What would each of you be better at? Survivor or Amazing Race?
I'd be bad at all of them.
I'm honestly, I can't even remember the last time I watched Amazing Race, so I don't even know what the show is like these days. So I'll say Survivor.
Okay, Ron?
I'd say Survivor as well. I'll be real. I can't really say I've watched much Amazing Race, and I've maybe watched.
You guys will have plenty of time to watch it with your YouTube TV only.
Yeah, just look up top 10 Amazing Race moments and see what comes.
I literally will right now. That's the crazy part.
Davis?
I have never watched one episode of any of these programs, but I'm going to guess I'd be bad at all of them. I don't think I'm really qualified. I'd be good at Stump the Schwab. That was a reality show, right? Roughly. No, I'd be really bad at all of them.
I feel like Bales would just try to replace himself with AI, as you should, and that would not go well. So I'm gonna give Ron and Pete a half a point each. I think Jake would do good on Survivor. Okay,
first half point in the history of Swole around the horn.
Yeah. Okay. Lightning round. We got to go quick because we have a special bonus segment here that I haven't told you guys about yet. Lightning round. So you can't really give analysis. You just got to give the answer. Who starts the most games at quarterback for Indy?
Richardson.
Ron?
Richardson.
Pete?
Daniel Jones.
Pete, point for Pete. Okay. We're not going to say why it's a point because we got to get to the next segment, but this will be fun. This is like add strategy to the answers. D'Amico Ryan told the media that Nick Chubb is old. Over 100 touches for Nick Chubb. Over under 100 touches for Nick Chubb. Ron's first.
Over.
Pete?
Lower.
Davis?
Super under.
Okay. Ron gets a point. Good job, Ron. What is the line on Tuttle Swolecast appearances during the season? So basically, let's say it like this. How many shows is Tuttle going to miss this year during the season? Pete?
I'll set the line at 14.5. So anticipating missing 2-3 shows.
Okay. Davis?
I'm going to set the line at 16.5 because I'm going to have to miss a decent number of the shows, and Tuttle knows about the paternity life. He's going to feel bad for me. He's going to cover for me. I'm taking the over on 14.5. I'm going to say he doesn't miss a single regular season Swolecast.
Wow. Okay.
I forgot about the Davis out paternity angle.
I actually had thought about it. And Davis, you did give analysis. You shouldn't be able to do that. Ron?
Okay.
15.5.
Oh gosh, Ron on a heater. Good job, bud. All right, a point for Ron.
The best part of Ron answering that is as someone who watches the program here and there literally doesn't even know who Tuttle is.
I know he's the bald guy with glasses. That short hair and glasses.
You just hit him with the hardest unk I've ever heard.
Got him.
Unk Tuttle. Unk Tuttle 05 is going to be his new name. Okay, on last week's ship chasing, Peter and Pat said that Rashid Shaheed is a bad pick. Predict Shaheed's week 17 score, Ron.
17.6 underdog points.
Oh, let's go, Ron. Let's go.
I'll start drafting him then if that's the case.
Pete?
3.4.
Davis?
A perfectly Leone-esque 12.7.
Okay, Pete gets the point for that. Okay, and setting the line at 0.5 finals and flagship contest for the panel. So will any of the 4 guys on the show, I'm including myself on this, so odds go up a little bit, and setting it at 0.5, over or under? Davis?
So the addendum to this question, it's got to be the flagship.
I
The
flagship.
The $3 play action, the mini.
It's got to be a prize pool of $500,000 or more.
The thing is just the way my life is going. There's
Davis, just
absolutely
over
no
under.
chance Peter doesn't make it this year. I'm going over. Hot, easiest
Ron?
over of my life.
I'll go over. I believe in the fellas.
Okay. Pete?
So if it just included me, Davis, and Ron, I would say under for sure.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're in here and
DK
just
best ball finalist.
just how much you're grinding, how much you've learned,
Yeah.
your maturity, even the fact that like your physical shape has just gone to a new level, I think is going to help you perform better in drafts.
That
So
black
the
shirt is
kitchen
so
bump-
slimming. I don't know if anyone has sort of mentioned
Kitchen
that.
bump gets us a
Okay.
finals team.
All right, half point for Davis and Ron. But Pete, I do appreciate the compliments, though. It was nice. Okay. We are going to play a game. And this game is, I'm about to present my screen. You have to guess the player. For each player that you guess, you get a half a point.
Wow.
Actually, you get a full point. I don't know why I said half point. I was looking at your screen. You get a full point, not a half point.
Is this the game we played last week?
This is a different kind of game. Just guess the
Okay.
player. Ready?
Yeah, you're not sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Najee Harris.
Najee Harris.
Yes, this is the Najee Harris game. Okay.
This is the same size as Kitchen's block and the same quality of his video feed on today's Swolecast.
All right, so that was half point for me, correct?
No, that's a full point for you.
Okay.
Are you ready? These
Yes,
are full
I'm
point, not half point. I misspoke. I just was looking at the
Okay.
half point.
Okay.
You ready for this next one?
Yes.
Traylon
Traylon
Burks.
Burks.
Yeah.
Golly.
There you go. Ron
Good
gets
work.
a point.
That-
Pete,
All right.
you were behind. Sorry, bud. The third one. Are you ready?
Ollie
Trevor-
Gordon.
Oh, Ted McMillan.
Is that
Hunter No.
is that Jalen Coker?
No, it's
Trevor Etienne.
Trevor Etienne.
Okay.
Tommy Tremble. Tommy Tremble.
Is
I'm
that
going to give
Jimmy
a hint.
Horn?
Ron did get it, kind of.
Did I not say
Tucker
Tedero McMillan?
Renfro?
You did. You said Tet, and he doesn't like to go.
Oh,
You are right.
So-
He does not like that.
So I'm still going to give you the point, Ron. Good job by you. Are you ready for this
Wow.
next one?
Ron is
Ron's on a
killing the
heater.
game.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
Ron's on
have
the
like
heater.
slower internet than Ron, or is he just?
I'm good at naming dudes.
He's good at naming dudes.
Here we go.
Brees Hall.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I promise I did not send any of these to Ron earlier.
I have to go full screen on the monitor here. This is absurd.
That is amazing. Okay, and this last one, last but not least.
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
That was me. I got that.
Is it Jerry Jeudy?
I'm
It's Kyle
sorry.
Pitts.
No one's got it yet.
Oh, it's Bijan.
Davis gets it. It's Bijan. I was not going to accept Bijan. It's Bijan. So point Davis.
Kind of low key bearish that we both thought it was Kyle Pitts when it's Bijan. Low key making me rethink.
Neil said, I hate this game. All right, that's the end of the game. And that's the end of the game in total. And congratulations to Mr. Ron Stewart, a guest on the show. This was not rigged in any way. Ron completely dominated the Najee Harris game,
He did.
and
That was special.
yeah, put on a clinic. Of course, the Breece Hall, you did mention it right away. You got a Breece Hall jersey like in the background. I had to have a Jets player on for you. Everyone else had a theme.
You should have made him do. You should have made him do Arian Smith.
I should have, but I already knew how much he loved him. Ron, you have the floor. You can say whatever you want.
As in, am I plugging things? Am I just saying thank you so much for?
No, but
this is a great honor.
This is FaceTime.
Yeah,
you probably
FaceTime.
are unfamiliar because Around the Horn probably was not culturally relevant by the time you were old enough. This is you could
You just
shill
have a
whatever
platform
you want.
to
You
say
just, you have the platform
to say whatever you want. You
Wow.
can plug stuff though for sure.
Wow,
Sure
I've
can.
had an absolute blast today.
Okay.
I am just unbelievably grateful to have taken a part of this game, to have won and come out on top against my peers and competitors. I think truly making it on Around the Swole is something that will be a cornerstone
It's a benchmark.
achievement
Yeah.
in my career. I think this is where you look at the graph of my success, and this is the point where everything is up from here. So very grateful. And this was a blast.
No lies detected. Ron, appreciate you being on the show. Now you're in this. No, keep Ron in the small box. Put Pete in the small box. Can you put Pete in the small box? Since he got last place. There you go. That's his punishment for being last place. Ron, we do appreciate you taking the time to join us. We know with so many YouTube subs this was probably honestly kind of a hassle for you, but we are on the way to 10K, as you know, as someone who's watched the show occasionally,
here and there.
times. And
I want to be next year. Give me an invite. I want to be whenever you guys do one of the golf major, whatever the hell auctions.
Calcutta.
Oh, I mean, talk to our
Kutta.
resident Kutta guy. That's kind of Pete's
Swole
thing.
Kutta guy. We're gonna have something for the
look. I might. You're speaking to a guy. I got 3 teams into the Albatross finals, so I'm there in terms of golf. I might actually transition to a golf channel here very soon. So we'll see.
Just as kind of Silva got Wally pipped by Pete with his performance today, we might be we might be keeping you on the burner for some more stuff down the road. Pete, do you have anything to plug? Besides a better show next week,
it's actually a relief to know that Ron Stewart now has to show up for this show every week and not me, a show that we currently are not making any money off of. That is a complete waste of my time. So you're more than welcome, Ron, to take over.
You guys do this for the love of the game. I love it.
No,
Hey,
that's none of us
some
really
irons,
enjoy doing this. This is actively
Literally the love of the game. The intro is pretty cool. Well,
thank you. It's
the
3 years
Nas
old.
instrumental, great.
Yeah,
I like it.
We're talking about some sponsorships right now. We got one possible. We got a few others. So while you're liking and subscribing and commenting, also consider becoming a Swole member, because that's how Davis gets diapers. So
I don't think there's going to be enough of that around, brother.
You see that? Davis is not going to have enough money to buy diapers for his kid if we don't get more Swole members.
Nah, my wife has a pretty good job.
Okay. All right. My wife does as well, but I would still like to get more Swole members. So appreciate, Davis, you being on the same page there. Davis, you have anything to plug?
Just watch my YouTube channel, man. Please. I'm literally begging you.
There we go. And I'll just say that the late round draft guide now has the correct download link. So go check that out if you haven't already. Late round fantasy football show, 1 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. That's always fun. We'll be breaking down some news and newsletter on Friday. So on behalf of Ron, on behalf of Davis, and on behalf of Small Pete, as we like to call him right now, appreciate
Man, he tried to hold kitchen up.
I appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time here in the Swolecast. Peace.
Are you David Static from the Swolecast? I was like, yep, that's me.
just want you guys to know I'm total dust. I'm the problem.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Leave it to the guy with the crypto dunes, Abby, to not understand context.
I should have known you getting 30 likes was directly written by someone else.
You know me, I don't do a ton of research before the show.
I've put no research into this. Don't